everybody, welcome back. So as you can see, we're doing a cooking video, and this one I found on the internet, tried it, fell in love with it. Quick, easy, painless, you're gonna love it. I want you to give it a try. This is taco soup. So I'm gonna run down the ingredients. Hold on, let me get it off my phone real quick because I just had it in front of me. I'll probably put it in the description as well. So put the glasses on. Right now I'm doing the ground beef. Ingredients will be 1 pound of ground beef or sirloin, 15-ounce can of black beans drained and rinsed, 1 15-ounce can of pinto beans, 1 15-ounce can of Great Northern beans, 1 10-ounce can of Rotel tomatoes, spicy or whatever your flavor is, whether you want original, spicy, whatever, pick yours. 1 15-ounce can of diced tomatoes, 1 15-ounce can of tomato sauce, 1 11-ounce can of shoe peg corn or any kind of corn that you wish. Same thing with the beans. Pick the beans that you love the most. 1 can of beef broth, 1 package of your favorite taco seasoning mix, 1 package of Hidden Valley Ranch dressing mix, or if you get it in a big bottle, 2 tablespoons. Let's see. And you'll need some tortilla chips or corn chips, some sour cream, and shredded cheese. I'm going to throw it together real quick here in the pan, and then we'll do a taste test when Matthew gets home. He's due home at 4:25, and right now it is 3:50, I believe, something like that. Anyways, here we go. Right now I have 1 pound of ground beef browning in the pan, as you can see. Boom. So you brown your ground beef, chop it up nicely. Oh, these things are wonderful. When you're chopping up ground beef for meat, it makes your life so easy. Today's a quick day, so I needed a quick meal. And I remembered it. I did this a couple of weeks ago, and we loved it. So this is going to be our quick meal for the day. This is something that you can double or triple this batch and take it camping with you, or take it on, like if you're going to a friend's or family house, you want to bring something. This is quick and easy. Take it to church with you. There we go. All ground up. Now, the beef that I'm using is all natural lean ground beef, and this is the, where's the ticket? Oh, where'd it go? 93% lean. So it's a very lean. I do that so I don't have to drain it. I think, less fat is better. But that's just me. You get whatever you want to get. Because see, in there's no drippings, there's no fat. So you don't have to drain it. But if you have your own that you like. So I'm just going to go. To me, this is a dump and run. So here I have a can of Bush's black beans. You want to put that in a colander or whatever you've got, and you want to drain and rinse them. You do not want the juice with it. Now, if you want to try it with the juice, go ahead. The recipe that I have says to drain and rinse, and that's what I'm going to do. There we go. So that is my black beans that have been drained and rinsed. There we go. Now everything else you just dump. No draining, no rinsing, no nothing. You just open up your can and you dump it in here. This is a can of the pinto beans. You throw it in there. Again, you could pick whatever beans that you would like to be in your chili soup, or taco soup, I'm sorry. You pick whatever you want that makes you happy. This is just, like I said, I found this on the internet. We tried it, we liked it, it worked. I'm not changing it. But everybody is different. So change it up to whatever makes you happy and your family happy. So this is a can of the Great Northern beans. This is a can of the whole corn, kernel corn, juice and all. There we go. We're just going to keep this fast forward, quick and easy. This is the can of the Rotel diced tomato and green chilies original, juice and all. Now you can get the non-spicy or the mild or the hot. You get whatever level of heat that you wish. We're now doing the tomato sauce. And it's stuck. There we go. Nice. So this is the tomato sauce. There we go. Now we got, what do we got? Diced tomatoes. Now the only diced tomatoes that I had in the cabinet today was the diced tomatoes, basil, garlic, and oregano. I'm throwing it in there. I think that'll just add to it. Okay. And now we have a can of beef broth. This is by Swanson, but it's your beef broth. And it went. I'm going to turn this on high to bring up the heat. There we go. It makes a big pot, that's for sure. So there we have the beans, the corn, the tomatoes, the sauce. Give it a good stir. This would be really nice to take to a friend's house that may be sick. It's quick and easy and makes a lot for a whole family. Or if you want to give it to your family, eat, and the rest, it just freezes nicely. Last time I was going to freeze it, but we ate it all. So I know a lot of people out there are busy with their families and work and whatever you're doing out there. And I wanted to bring this along as just as a quick meal that you can prepare for your family that is good, it's filling. Working along, messing up my kitchen is what I'm doing. So as that's heating up, so the cheese that goes on top, I picked this. This is just Mexican style taco blend. Well, it's taco soup, taco blend. I thought that would be nice. And I got these from our local store, white corn tortilla chips. And here in a minute when this heats up, here is the taco seasoning I'm going to use, just original, nothing fancy. And here is the Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning. You can get this in packets or you can get it in a big jar. For this, it's 1 packet or 2 tablespoons if you take it out of the jar. Okay, so while that's heating up, I will bring you right back when it heats up and I add in the next stuff. Okay, so we are back. So now we add in the taco seasoning. Okay. So basically you want to bring it up to a simmer before you add this stuff in. But you just put it on in there. It smells good. And then your ranch seasoning, okay? Put that on in there. Remember, it's 1 pack, or if you have the big bottle of this stuff, of the ranch seasoning, then it's just 2 big tablespoons. Or you put in how much ever you want when you make yours. I would say make it the first time like this, see what you think, and then adjust it accordingly. You know, you might want more of taco or less, or different. You might want this more spicy or less spicy. You put in here whatever makes your family happy, right? So by adding in the taco seasoning and the ranch, notice how all of a sudden now, instead of it being so runny, it's starting to thicken up. And that's just what you want. And you just bring it back up to a simmer, let it simmer and turn it off. And you got yourself a quick dinner for your family when they get from home, from work or school or meetings or church, whatever they do. Like I said, this would be something so quick and easy to put together. You know, if a friend or family member or your next door neighbor is having a bad week or sick or just whatever it may be, to make a pot of this and send it over. Or make a pot of this and cool it and put it in your freezer in Ziploc baggies and keep it in the freezer for whenever. If there's a church function, or like I said, your neighbor's ill, or something happened, you're like, you know what? Hey, I got this. You can take it. But there you go. It's thickening right up. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to let this simmer. And I forgot to tell you, you also need some sour cream, which I have the squeezable. So when Matthew gets home, we go to have dinner. I'm going to have him do a taste test, okay? See you back in a minute.
All right. So Craig asked me to do a taste test. And he said, be honest this time, because every time he says, what do you think? I always say, oh, it's delicious, no matter what he puts in front of me. But he's a great cook, so I'm usually telling the truth. But he said, make sure you tell the truth this time so that everybody who's watching will have a good sense of it. So I'm going to take a taste. He made 2 bowls with Sentitas white corn. And I guess we're going to add some Mexican-style taco blend cheese and sour cream.
So you have the chips already broke up inside, and you take a scoop of your taco soup, and then you sprinkle some cheese.
Cheese makes everything better.
There you go.
So that it melts.
And then you do some sour cream.
Just a little dab will do you.
And then I will give him his. So, do what you gotta do.
Mix it up real good. Taco soup.
So it looks cheesy.
So I'm tasting the taco seasoning, the beans, the corn. So it has a distinct corn flavor. The sour cream is there in the background. It's definitely cheesy because you can see the strands of cheese hanging off my beard. So I think it is a winner. It's not too spicy. It's savory. There are those who don't like overly spicy things. Craig and I aren't the type who will put Tabasco sauce and really spice on everything. We don't want to blow out our tongues. But we do like to add a little bit of heat, and that's as far as I would say. A little bit of heat, taco seasoning, savory. You get the ground beef taste, the beans, the corn. So I think it is delicious. I'm looking forward to enjoying the rest of the bowl. Well done. Did you do anything different this time?
Nope, same recipe as last time.
Well, I think it's a winner. So I have a big old bowl here, and I think I'll be having this for lunches for quite a while. Thanks a lot.
All right,
Thanks for your
guys.
interest.
Thanks for coming along. Talk to you soon.